This isn't just another 30-minute commercial. This is the people behind the products, the innovators, the engineers, the entrepreneurs.
Your ability to smell is gone. Wow.
This isn't just another hunting show. This is DeerTech TV.
Welcome to DeerTech TV. Now, if you're into mechanical broadheads and haven't heard of Dead Ringer, you're not going to just be surprised by their design and wound channels. The names of the broadheads themselves will definitely cause a double take. Brad Rux gives his review of the Freak Nasty Broadhead in today's show. And later, we may as well change the name of the show to Hog Tech, because we're heading down to Florida with outdoor writer Brad Fenson as he aims to make some breakfast sausage out of some Florida wild hogs. He'll also be sharing with us some really innovative new coolers from Cordova Coolers. But before we get to all of that, we're going to talk about how you can help eliminate your trace of scent while scouting this season. It'll help you optimize the amount of trail camera pictures you get and ultimately lead to a better season. Here's scent thief inventor Russell Epperson with more on that.
Another great tool Scent Thief is, and it is for our Scent Thief team, and it can be for you as well. And it's another great reason to have the 24 ounce. We use a lot of this product, and pre-season is probably one of the most, because you're frequently going in and checking trail cameras. You're getting ready to put your stand up, you're building food plots. Anytime that you go into the woods, if you'll spray down with Scent Thief, then that deer, when he comes in there, he's not going to get that alarming human odor smell. And so it doesn't foul up your area. And simply, every time you go in to check your camera, spray it in and around your cameras. Every time you go into your stand, you're putting the stand up, just soak the area real well when you go in there. And I use this stuff every time I go in the woods. And it's definitely going to change the way you hunt.
As Russell said, when you're scouting using trail cameras, check out Scent Thief. I've been using it. Results have been phenomenal. I spray the trail when I go in. I don't want to leave any human scent. And then I absolutely pound the tree. But it doesn't stop there. We were just in Texas, and I had phenomenal results. I was spraying down before we get in the blind. I'd spray the inside of the blind down, spray the outside of the blind down, and we were covered up in whitetails. When I say covered up, I mean literally they're all the way around the blind. We never got snorted at once or anything, and these were some of the spookiest deer I've seen. Literally, when you'd walk outside, getting into a truck, they were everywhere and they'd take off. Scent Thief kept us totally hidden. So there you go. You saw the results in Texas. Am I a great hunter, or was it the Scent Thief? I like to think of both, but I'm not so sure about that. Check out the rest of the line that Russell's going to tell you about.
Started out with Scent Thief. We had a little 12-ounce bottle and went to a 16-ounce old bottle, and it was white. And I mean, we just starting to make sure the product was going to work, and people were just coming in, and the reviews were great. So we were able to step it up, and we've added some product, which is really great. We have a 24-ounce spray bottle as well, and really, we use the 24 ounce at the pickup where you're really soaking your stuff down. Maybe pre-hunt where you're getting your clothes, your bag, and everything ready there at your pickup. We also have a wafer that'll also be available the 1st of June, which is just going to give us more of a no-smell area there, zone, if you say, where they come in and you can hang it in the tree beside you. We do have the full lineup. We've got the body wash, the spray, the laundry detergent as well, and it all has no-smell technology built in it.
DeerTech TV is brought to you by Scent Thief, make the wind your cover. Base Map, plan, navigate, share. Skull Hooker, get your head on right. Browning Trail Cameras. Outdoor Edges game processing sets to do it yourself and save. And by High Mountain Seasonings. Make the most of your game meat. For hunting, shooting, camping, fishing gear, and more, go to sportsmansguide.com. They sell all the top brands in the industry like Carhartt, Leupold, Browning, and Boulderton, all at unbeatable prices. For everything you need to outfit your outdoor passion for a lot less, go to sportsmansguide.com.
Texas is a game-rich environment. We just got back on a great access hunt with Texas trophy whitetails, and we saw everything in the field, from whitetails, access, Sitka deer, you name it, we saw it. You can either gun hunt or bow hunt. If you're gonna use your bow, you need a good broadhead. Check out the Freak Nasty from Dead Ringer. Hi guys, I'm Brad Rux from DeerTech TV. You know, if you want to check out a great broadhead for this fall, check out the Freak Nasty from Dead Ringer. And what it is, it's a hybrid broadhead. You can shoot it two ways. You can shoot it as a fixed head, or you can shoot it as a 3-blade expandable. What I love about this is, you know, I'm an expandable guy, so I'm going to shoot it with a white collar, and that's makes it an expandable. And it's a big cutting 3-blade head. It's going to tear a huge hole through the animal. You're going to get a great blood trail. You know, you hear it all the time. Oh, what if my broadhead doesn't open? You know, well, this thing literally takes that whole aspect right out of it, because you can shoot this with a black collar as a fixed head, but the blades are all sharp. So when it goes through that animal, even if it doesn't open, you're going to have a 1-inch cut, and it's going to kill the animal in the humane way. To switch it is super easy. All you got to do is unscrew the ferrule, the top, slide that little head open, and that's what makes it the expandable. If you took that head all the way off, you can put the black O-ring on there and just flip up the blades, tighten it down. That black O-ring is a tight or heavy plastic, so that's going to contain those blades and keep it from opening up. What's also really cool, in the package, they give you 3 shootable broadheads, but then they give you a practice head. So now you don't have to worry about, a lot of those broadhead manufacturers don't send that extra head with it. Well, now I can shoot the exact same head in my practice without tearing up one of my good broadheads or worrying about getting it dull, and I have 3 for the season. Or buy 2 packages and you got 6. Check it out from Dead Ringer.
Have you seen the new kid on the block? Cordova coolers, made in America, right in Idaho. They haven't been around that long, but they're catching on real quick. These things are well thought out. The rubber feet on the bottom keep it from sliding. You put it in the truck or in your boat or whatever, it's not gonna move. Downward handles make easy access, but it also makes sure it's shut. The biggest thing, look how narrow these walls are. Most of the modern coolers are so thick that there's no room left to put anything in here. Of course, there's lots of room. Lots of other features like a locking lid so it doesn't break your fingers every time you're trying to get in here. When you close it, listen to that. It sounds like your freezer. It actually forces the air out, and this O-ring seals it tight. Again, close it up. It comes in small, medium, large, extra large, and you can get them branded through the NRA now. Hunters looking for some wow factor, better check out the new Cordova soft-sided. These are our game getters, getting your game home. This little puppy weighs 2 pounds. Most of you that are traveling with airlines, that means you can get 48 pounds of turkey, venison, fish, or whatever it is you want to take home, no problem. You can see that it's soft-sided, obviously, but it'll mold to the size of frozen packages that you're putting in there. Of course, with the insulation that they use, it'll keep it cold for days. I've often flown home and it stayed in the cooler for 2 or 3 days, not even any frost on the packages when you get home. Welded zippers mean it's not going to leak and cause you headaches with other traveling partners or airlines. Of course, it comes with straps, carry straps, and there's also attachments if you want to put it on your quad, ATV, in your boat, or even on your backpack. Very durable. It also comes in a larger model with backpack straps. So, for more information, go to CordovaOutdoors.com. Osceola Outfitters, hunting hogs. Great spring activity. It's post-turkey season, so we're not interrupting any of the Osceola hunts that occur here. And there's hogs year-round, which is always appealing when you're looking for a month where you don't have hunting at home.
You're watching DeerTech TV.
This segment is brought to you by Outdoor Edge. There's never a dull moment with their razor-sharp, replaceable blade knives.
This segment of DeerTech TV is brought to you by Thermoset.
You're watching DeerTech TV.
Well, it's actually a relatively short hunt this week. We're only in for 3 days, but we flew in the first day and got here late and quickly organized, got out, and managed to get on a hog that first evening, which was pretty exciting. Oh yeah.
There we go. Nice boar.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, right high on that shoulder, just like I said. That's exactly where he was bleeding too when I saw him run by. The old tusker. Look at that. You don't want him to catch you with those. Short hair on him. And of course, that is solid. The skin is almost like a protective shield. You can see it right there, because when they fight, the boars use their tusk to try to gore each other. So it's very hard to penetrate with an arrow and a broadhead, but we actually went right through. They're flat on the back edge, like flat. You can feel where the upper tusk runs the back edge of that tooth all the time. So they're pretty efficient at digging stuff up. The old rootin' pig. Day one in Florida, using the new Wicked Ridge reverse draw, and we got our first hog on the ground. Spot and stalk is always more fun, I think. Up close and personal with hogs, listening to them, seeing them interact with each other. You learn a lot about them, and just a little bit more adrenaline. Actually, I think after I shot the first one, I had a bit of the shakes going on when I picked up my arrow. So always interesting when you can pull off a hunt and still get excited about it. None of this ever gets old to me. I'm always looking forward to the next event. And of course, we followed through the next morning, got back up, went out, and again, lots of hogs.
DeerTech TV is brought to you by Scent Crusher. Scent off, game on. Thermoset. Stay outdoors. Dead ringer broadheads. There will be blood. Browning. The best there is. And by Lifeline by Hunter Safety System. Don't climb without it.
You're watching DeerTech TV.
This segment of DeerTech TV is brought to you by Skull Hooker.
Yeah, here's those hogs come out here, and it doesn't really matter whether the soil's sandy or not. They can actually turn it over. You can see it's just like a rototiller went through here. And what they're doing is digging in under the grass and getting the rhizomes out. And rhizomes to a pig are like potatoes and carrots and other root vegetables to us. That's their mainstay. They love them, but they sure make a mess in these pastures. That's why a lot of the ranchers and farmers and stuff try to eradicate the hogs at any cost. We're lucky to be working with Hoppy at Osceola Outfitters, who has turned it into a business where we get to enjoy hunting them in the activity of reducing the population. So it's a bonus day for everyone all around. Well, we're heading out on our first morning of hog hunting here in Florida. We did get out last night and shot a really good boar. You know, it's nice because you don't have to pack a whole lot of equipment here. I got my optics, a set of binos, a rangefinder, my crossbow, and off we go. Shirt sleeve weather, I mean, the only thing that's going to bother us is the humidity if we stay out too long. So let's get out there and see if we can find another big boar. Again, lots of hogs. We saw several big sounders and hogs out in the pasture in the fog. We actually saw a couple big boars through the fog heading towards some palm trees and palmettos, and snuck in ahead of them, and it was like the perfect scenario. I was using the new 10-point nitro XRT with that reverse draw, super fast, 470 feet per second, and in the heat of the moment, it got kind of crazy. We had pigs coming from the left to right. We had a big boar that was raking a pine tree in front of us that was shaking back and forth. And we had more coming off the field. So timing was critical. We had to hope that that boar came out in front of us and gave us a shot before one of the other pigs busted us. And that's exactly what happened. But when it happened really fast. Was on shooting sticks, and I anticipated where that hog was going to come, moved the sticks a little bit. And within 30 seconds, there he was, right in front of us, provided the shot, and speed kills. That new crossbow did a great job. We actually watched the hog fall. It was probably less than 15 yards from where we shot him, and those are the types of recoveries you want with these hogs, with those thick palmettos. It's never fun getting down on your hands and knees and trying to trail things through there. So.
That's pretty exaggerated.
Yeah, that worked. We could hear them moving basically all around us. There's not a breath of wind today. There's fog, so it helped keep our scent down. We snuck up, and Hoppy's saying, I think he's going to come out right through this little opening here. We had the nitro XRT ready to go on the shooting sticks, but the window of opportunity was narrow. I had about a foot, maybe 16 inches in the gap in the trees to shoot through. And we saw him coming, and that hog came out, and he was walking slow. And normally with a crossbow, I'd say you know, don't shoot if they're moving. But at about 18 yards, I knew exactly what was going to happen. And you can see the X marks the spot on this boy. You know, that Broadhead zipped through him out the other side, and we watched him go maybe 14, 15 yards and fall over. And then it was pandemonium. Hogs coming all around us, another one running towards us, some running behind us. They didn't know what was going on. So it made for a very exciting morning here in Florida.